Well, speaking of that,
Yeah.
and I thought about that today.
About Doro?
Yeah, I thought about that Doro situation.
Okay.
And I was thinking about the situation you got with our friend Irfan, the German.
Oh, yeah.
I was watching a new Patton Oswalt stand-up comedy show today.
Okay.
And at the very end of his show, he closed out with about performing in Germany.
Okay.
And he said the stereotype that Germans have absolutely no sense of humor and don't get the joke. He said, I went over there to perform a couple of shows. Stereotype, absolutely true.
Oh, about the Holocaust and whatever?
Yeah, about the Germans not having any sense of humor about anything. You know, it doesn't matter what it is. He goes, and I don't want to reiterate the whole thing, but you're going to have to see it because it made me laugh.
Right.
Because when you were goofing on Irfan,
Yeah.
and we were goofing on Doro, and how they were just like very no sense of humor about anything. His description was just like, holy shit, that is true. Because he said that he got picked up at the airport when he landed in Berlin.
Yeah.
And the limo driver or whatever was driving him to his hotel or wherever he was staying. And he said it was at nighttime and they went by some like nightclub. And this nightclub had, you know, those little laser pointers.
Yeah.
He said that this nightclub had this sign out front and it was made up of all these little laser pointers.
Okay.
You know, that made some kind of design because they had couple hundred of these laser pointers strategically placed that made this design.
Okay.
And he made some kind of a crack like, well, I guess we know where all the snipers are. You know, just kind of joking.
Yeah.
And he said that limo driver was just like, no, those are not snipers. Those are not sniper sights. Those are actually individual laser pointers. They're all strategically placed to make a design in front of the sniper. You know, like being very matter of fact.
Very
like,
serious.
Very serious. Didn't get the joke. And then there's I guess they got these pipes or something that go across some of those roads that they pump seawater out of the the levees or something, and they purify the seawater to make it into drinking water.
Yeah.
And he said he was like on some kind of a tour or something of Berlin, like a historical tour.
Okay.
And these pipes are painted pink, I guess.
All right.
And he made some kind of crack in the middle of the tour, said something like, oh, well, there goes the strudel pastry that's piped into everybody's home. You know, something like that. And he said the tour guide just totally stopped and said, there is no pastry in those tubes. Those tubes are actually, just no sense of humor.
Love it.
But you have to see his explanation about the reason why they have no sense of humor. And it's of course, Holocaust related.
Right. I need to see this.
And it just reminded me of the Doro thing.
Right.
And it reminded me of the Irfan thing,
right.
But no sense of humor at all, and being German and everything.
Right.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And it was just like the whole, if you live here in Germany, you're a happy Jew. It's a good place to Jews to live, that kind of stuff. There's no threat here.
Dude, speaking of the German thing, my daughter was over here yesterday or the day before, whatever day it was, and she was listening to the Irfan call.
Right. Which one? The first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she was rolling.
Yeah.
Literally laying on the couch crying.
Like Veronica was doing when she was laying on the floor with her face buried in the carpet.
She said to me 10 times, she's like, how do you just keep going without laughing? And I was like, well, hopefully I don't listen to Neeley and Veronica laughing. That way I can sort of drive forward and not laugh. But,
you could hear Veronica for sure.
Dude, there was plenty of times I heard you both, and I was like trying not to laugh.
But I was laughing not so much because of you. I was laughing at her because she is literally laying on the floor on her stomach with her face buried in the carpet.
Like that. Oh, you mean...
Yeah.
All right. I like that, too.
But she's laughing so hard, she's got her face down.
Right.
And you can hear her just howling in the background.
I know. She was just dying. And at one point in the thing, I was like, what is she laughing about? Well, I knew what she was laughing about.
Well, see, the thing is she literally, the microphone was, if she was sitting on the couch, would be at mouth level. But because she was so overwrought with laughter, she had her headphones on so she could hear you clear as a bell.
Right.
But she slid off the couch and was laying on the floor on her stomach with her face buried in the carpet, just howling.
So funny.
And just pounding the floor with her fists.
Right. Wasn't ready for me on 10, obviously.
Oh, my God.
That was a great bit,
It was funny.
And it went on forever.
Yeah.
And I kept going.
And the thing is, no sense of humor.
None
at all.
Never got it.
Nope.
Probably to this day, never got it.
Well, again, that's what made me think of that this afternoon when I was watching the end of that Patton Oswalt stand-up, because he was mentioning that. I was just like, oh, now I get it.
Sure.
These people have no sense of humor at all.
Well, it's just like when we interview the German guys and I start making up the things that make no sense.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. They never get it. They never find it as a joke or funny or nothing. They just keep plowing through.
Right.
Silly.
Well, it takes all kinds to make the world go round.
Yeah, apparently.
All right. Well, I'm going to take a short break.
All right.
And then I've got some topics.
All right.
To get
Jennifer.
to.
All right, Jennifer.
Yeah, some topics.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still waiting for that show dedicated to you and I, by the way.
It's got to be just around the corner.
Really? Because I know she hasn't uploaded a hairband world show on the Spreaker since November.
Has she broken 5,000 listens yet?
No. Not even.
500?
No, I don't think so. But she hasn't uploaded anything since November.
Dude, when you've got this thing that's going to blow your fucking minds or whatever she said she was going to do, it takes time to get that all together.
I guess so. It's going to blow your head off, blow your face off.
What is it? What did you used to say? Blow your wig off and hairs or something?
You're just going to be as surprised as a fried pickle. That's all you got to remember about that.
That's right.
Just as surprised as a fried pickle, my friend.
Right.
Goof. All right. Well, I definitely got some topics here to cover.
Right.
Some stuff that I shared with you earlier in the week, and just some wacky shit.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, I'll let you do the honors and maybe pick a tune.
All right. Pull up your Spotify.
Okay.
And type in Holy Grail.
Is that a band?
That is a band.
Okay.
2 words, Holy Grail. And this is for, I'll tell you who it's for in a minute. This is for Sean P. Slevin, I guess, or Sean P.S. Levin, one of the two.
Okay.
He would like to hear some Holy Grail, new band with a classic sound. Fuck you, pal. And he used the CMS feedback.
Nice.
So I like that people are starting to use the Twitter.
That is good.
It makes it easier for this, and it comes right to my phone, so I don't have to.
Did he mention a song by any chance?
No, but I'm going to mention a song because I am familiar with this band.
Okay.
I would like you to play off of their 2013 album, Ride the Void.
Okay.
I would like to hear Bestial Triumphance.
Wow. Can't say that 3 times fast.
Nor would I want to. It sounds awful.
Bestial.
Bestial Triumphance.
Bestial.
Bestial.
That almost sounds like if you semi-rape your date.
Mm-hmm. That sounds like...
And you just sort of like, you're up on your knees after she's like impaled with your man meat.
Right. Or
you're just like raising your hands Rocky style over your head with bestial triumphance.
Either that or you're just pushing her face as hard as you can into the fucking bed while you're putting your fist all the way up in or the other way. You just got it lubed up with some fucking Vaseline or something, and you just make a fist, and then you try to go from fisting her to the fucking eagle claw. Get fist up in it, just wah! You know who taught me that, by the way?
Who's
the
that?
Crowbot guys. You know that band Crowbot?
Yeah.
They're the ones that taught me the eagle claw.
Nice.
In that co-interview that I did with Maximum Threshold that was supposed to be serious.
Right.
That's what we talked about, fisting and eagle claws.
Right. Well, the one who taught me fish hook was our good friend Bob Leather.
There's Bob Leather.
The fish hooker.
Yeah, the fish hook.
Yeah. Well, you're behind her, you reach around and fish hooker.
Yeah, fish hooker.
With bestial triumphance.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe this is the theme song to Bob Leather.
Right. All right, let's play some Holy Grail from their Ride the Void release. And here's Bestial Triumphance exclusively here
on your classic metal show.